Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers' second baseman, number 8, had a day that won't soon be forgotten, driving in a ludicrous 10 runs at the plate as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 26-4. George Springer had 3 hits on the day as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 6-2. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-3. The Atlanta Braves defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. The Red Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they blew out the Jays 7-0. The Chi Sox smacked 15 team hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The Royals center fielder, number 6, touched home 3 different times in the game, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 6-4. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 4-1. J.B. Pekauskas got his first career win, helping lead the Mariners over the Yankees 5-1. Marcus Stroman pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Mets defeated the Rangers 10-2. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 4-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
My bad, y'all. I saw y'all message. I was in this motherfucker twisting up. But yeah, I saw you. I saw you started. I'm about to come over right now and catch up with you. Give me 1 second.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Darnell Mason. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Christian Carter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Carter is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw into second, and the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Into the box now, Anton Page looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set, and the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Page, the runner at first with 2 gone. High chopper over to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Shohei Ohtani will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Carter arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
The pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Betts ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Daniel.
Now at the plate, Gerard Daniels. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Elliot Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Next up for Los Angeles, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Jalen Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. Lane 11, 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting it. The catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The set and the 1-0. Hit to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
The first baseman, Pavin Smith.
Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Popped him up. Smith is under it. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So in now for San Francisco, Drew Jackson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Darnell Mason. Here's the first pitch to him. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Christian Carter. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He pops it up. Right fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Anton Hage. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to third. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. One left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Yr.4. And the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Logan Webb. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So striding in, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Popped him up. Page is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel.
Stepping into the box, Gerard Daniels, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A high fastball is in there.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Elliot Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mason is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No. 2 balls, no strike.
Here's a pop-up now. Pineda waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Digging in to try it again. Jalen Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. In now, Haven Smith. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Haven Smith.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Page in foul ground. And this will land foul. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Drew Jackson. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mason is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Israel Pineda.
Striding in once again, Israel Pineda, a base hit in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Logan Webb. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Lays off 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball right back to the mound. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So it's second and third following the error. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Yr.4. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Stepping in now, Ben Ruda, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Gerard Daniels, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. The Giants lead it 4-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
My bad, y'all. I had stopped the game and shit, man. I had got a fucking text talking about some your account balance, your bank account balance is negative. I was like, oh nigga, you got me fucked up, bro. You got me fucked up, man. I checked that shit. That shit says safe at first. But all right, here we go. We about to get back into the game. My bad, y'all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Davis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Darnell Mason.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darnell Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2 outs down.
A bouncer up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now batting, Elliot Ramos. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, but this gets past him in right, and this ought to be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Kenny game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 27, Kenny Ruffin.
Into the box now, Haven Smith, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in, Jalen Davis has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out?
Hitter like this, and you've punched him out twice already. You just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. High in the air out to center field. Mason will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Drew Jackson.
At the plate, Drew Jackson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Israel Pineda, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
One and two now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Christian Carter. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And the pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ramos is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Anton Page, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Giants out in front here, 5-1. Digging in, Logan Webb. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Logan Webb.
Juan Cruz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Juan Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Cruz is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Ruda.
At the plate, Ben Ruda. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate now, Gerard Daniels, swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ramos.
So now to the plate, Elliot Ramos. Line drive to center field. Mason is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Haven Smith.
Ready for another shot now. Haven Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in now, Kenny Lofton. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up, still going back into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Will Smith. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Juan Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Juan Cruz.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jalen Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Drew Jackson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Israel Pineda, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 62, Logan Webb.
Digging in, Logan Webb. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants leave one. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Darnell Mason. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
In the air, out to right. Davis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian Carter.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Kyle Yr.4 gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 45, Kyle Yr.4.
Mookie Betts will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, Anton Page. From the stretch. Slap hard the opposite way, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The first baseman, number 6, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Difo.
Wilmer Difo.
Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, no left fielder, Ben Ruda.
At the plate, Ben Ruda. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Daniel
Ace Curtis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Ace Curtis.
Stepping in now, Gerard Daniels, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yr.4 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Ready now, Haven Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
1 strike.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Ready once again, Jalen Davis struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering on its way.
No.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Drew Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set to start the ninth in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kenny Lofton.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jalen Miller is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Striding into the box, Will Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-3 tonight. The Giants took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Logan Webb earns his first win of the season. Kyle Bearclaw hammers down the 5-out save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 8 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.